The scene is set in the Odyssey Theatre a few hours before the Elysium begins proper. John Stanhope is in the foyer, going over the last few finishing touches of the security as well as the entertainment for the evening. When entering into the theatre is an early arrival.
Ari kind of wanders in. It's been a long time since she's actually been to this place. And she looks around. She's not looking for Lysander. She's just looking for John Stanhope. She has a little something to give him, and something he probably won't like. But she doesn't really want to do it during Elysium, and she doesn't really want to stick around for Elysium either. Those 10 things tend to get messy, and she's in no position to be in another mess. So, she makes her way and asks people if they can point her in the direction of John Stanhope. She needs to speak with him quickly.
It's not that difficult. He's running the show for most of the staff, and the retainers and security guards can point you in the general direction. And by the dining area in a small, sort of quite quaint little wine bar restaurant, he seems to be talking very briefly with some of the serving staff before dismissing them and turning around to see you. Ah, Miss Quinn. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Stanhope. I apologize for bothering you so early. But I just needed to speak to you real quick, and I didn't really want to come to this. I spoke to Lysander myself a couple days ago, so hopefully that's not a big deal.
Ah, it's no bother at all. If you have made your presentation to the prince, and I know these sort of affairs aren't everyone's cup of tea.
I know. And she reaches into her bag and she pulls out a large envelope. The seal has been broken already. I heard that Miss Breckenridge's apartment burnt down. She gave this to me, told me to read it, and asked me to give this to you if something should happen to her. I don't know if anything's happened to her, but I've been to that place a few times. And she'll hand the envelope to him. It's her will. I've read it.
Let me get this straight. You have Lady Breckenridge's will.
Mm-hmm.
Who gave this to you? She did.
Yes.
When?
Not too long ago. She said there were few people in the city she felt she could trust.
Would you like to care for a manipulation subterfuge roll, my dear?
Of course. Please bring up dry stream. There it is. Because for whatever reason, it wasn't in my thing. Oh, crap. I forgot. I bought it in manipulation, so I don't know how much I have now. Okay. 6.
Okay, John.
Oh, I did horribly. I failed, actually.
And John...
Did not!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have a specialty. Oh no, I do have a specialty in empathy. So that's 9 successes.
Awesome. So, quite clearly, she's not telling the whole story.
Miss Quinn, do you honestly expect me to believe that?
And she'll kind of look awkward, and she'll look clearly nervous now. I don't understand what you mean. The instructions are in there. She asked me to.
Miss Quinn, firstly, Miss Iris is a Ventru. Why on earth would she give her last will and testament to you? Secondly, her apartment may have broken down, but that is her secret. That is a property she owns. Uh, the Ventru do not know what has happened to Miss Breckenridge. In fact, we haven't even announced that she is missing. So how do you know she is missing?
I just know her apartment burnt down and I haven't heard from her.
And you are being presumptuous and saying that she's died. Not only that, but this will has been opened. Which leads me to see one or two things. One, you are in on it and have offed Miss Breckenridge for your own gains. Or two, something else is afoot here. So I ask you again, tell me the truth. If you want me to intimidate you, I will.
Do it. She's not going to tell you the truth without being forced to.
Okay, so what have I got? Yep, 3 intimidate, so that's 7 dice. And my city standing is 22. That gives me a bonus of 2 dice and -1 different. I have a specialty in manipulation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 successes.
Okay, she is thoroughly intimidated. She'll look at you and she said, I don't know what she had planned. Okay. She just asked me to do that. She said she might be leaving. She said she might stay. But she was afraid that people were trying to kill her and she thinks someone tried.
When was
That's
it?
the truth. I can't remember. Was it about a week ago? I can't exactly remember.
So basically, after the fire.
Yeah, after the fire.
John looks openly frustrated and sort of clenches the will in his hand. She's... What? Are you saying that she is disappearing, faking her own death because she assumes someone is trying to off her?
That's what I can assume. I didn't want it to be true. I didn't want her to go. But I have no energy to make people stay right now.
That's idiotic, selfish, pig-brained, stubborn wench. She is the Senshal of the city, Miss Quinn. She may be the least of us, but she has the support of the Ventru. If anyone attacks a Ventru, and he's actually angry now, you can see that his usual mask of civility and comfort has gone off, and you can just see the monster that John is. We take vengeance on anyone who dares insult our clan, and she is one of the most important standing members in the city. If she cannot think that she can do better on her own, and she is more fool than I realized. She has abandoned the city, her position, and her clan for her own selfish needs and idiocy for not coming to me. I would have mocked her relentlessly, but I would have done something about it.
Ari looks almost ashamed that she admitted what Iris told her. It might not even be that, though. Maybe she was lying to me. Maybe she just couldn't stand to be here anymore.
Good riddance of bad eggs. Cowards and fools, the lot of them. Is there anything else I should know? Did she mention a direction who she is going with?
She didn't say... Well, like I said, she didn't say if she was leaving or not. She just wanted to disappear. Which is true. There was... I don't know. I don't know. She feared for her life, is what she said.
Is there any idea who might be after her?
Apollo?
Apollo's after everybody. John, I'm gonna roll self-control very
Okay.
quick. See if he can calm himself down. It's
Ooh.
he's still angry, but he's not exactly frenzied by any chance. You see him pace around, seems to be muttering to himself, snarling and snapping, just crunching this will in his hand. Well, is there any other instructions she gave you?
Actually, I just got the will, so hold on a second. uh, Everything is in the will.
John will open the will and
She did mention Matilda, and I said that I would take care of her. I believe she's in the will as well.
John, you can read it out or put it in the chat. No,
I'm trying to get it right now. I'm sorry, dear.
I know. Right, sorry, I thought you had it.
We get it right in the middle of the thing, of course.
You said it would happen.
I called it before we started. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm sorry, and like it didn't even separate, so it's just like a mess to read. Let me
That's
send it
right.
to you via chat.
We'll see how I go.
Okay.
I, Iris Breckenridge, being of sound mind and body, give these instructions to be carried out upon the event of my final death. Upon my death, all my financial assets shall be placed in the trust fund of Miss Matilda Ware. A ghoul, really. I name as the executor of this trust Ariadne Quinn, a Clan Gangrel, think none better suited to care for the needs of one recently inducted into our society. To the following people I bequeath the remaining assets. To Idanza Eudocia I leave the contents of my library. Many are rare first editions, which I am certain he will appreciate. To Jonathan van den Berg I entrust the care of my 3 corgis, Violet, Sigmund, if they still live, and little Cesare. She named her dog Cesare? Violet and Sigmund are ghouls and must need blood regularly and have their own more ghouls. Marvellous. As they have long outlived their natural lifespan. To Ariadne Quinn, I leave the Opera House. It's already yours, isn't it?
I thought so. I don't know.
Well, it is definitely yours now, at least. I can think of none more deserving, who will be more than it is. I also leave the Milliford Investment Group, who manages the Matildan Ware Trust as the executor of this trust, to Malcolm Brody Innes, region of Clan Tremere, and Clan Tremere. I leave all my plants, all my flowers, tropical plants, conservatory at Orchid Manor, the atrium of the Black Orchid, has never met another kindred so interested in them. To you and Duncern, I leave the whole of Torchwood Conglomerate and all the associated assets, including blah 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 blah. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Miss Quinn. He folds it very neatly. As it stipulates in this will, all these wishes are carried out upon Miss Iris's final death. She has not died. I will not allow her stupidity to give the Giovanni more power. So, I ask you, are you going to oppose my will in this? I'm going to give this to Lysander, and we are going to make sure that her selfishness and clear absence of sanity does not happen. Are you going to oppose me in this?
As long as you talk to Lysander. No.
Excellent. I would hate for Lysander to hear about what you and Mr. Nobody did.
What?
You know very well what I mean. There's nothing in the city that doesn't get to my ears eventually, Miss Quinn. But for the moment, your secret's safe with me, and your little Ravenos friend is as well.
She'll watch him for a moment. Well, that's all I wanted to give you. You have a good night, Mr. Stanhope.
Enjoy your opera house, Miss Quinn.
Goodbye. She'll stand and quickly leave the. We're at the casino, right? The casino, yeah.
John looks at the will. This is the final straw, Iris. The final straw. End scene.